And he was the one who phoned the ambulance for himself.
That's jokes. Hey guys, welcome back to the Threeskins Podcast. You're here with your hosts, Greg, and today I have guests, Lewis and Matt. I had them as guests the last 60-odd podcasts. Oh, yeah. Thanks for having us
back
again.
on.
Thanks for coming on, guys. It is great to see you.
No problem.
Anytime. I hear that you guys have recently got married. Got married together. I think that's quite good.
Oh, yes.
We're seeing as you two couldn't.
It was only about 5 years ago you couldn't get married as a bloke. Well,
really?
As a bloke to another bloke.
How times have changed.
Or was it like 6 years? I don't know. I shouldn't be chewing gum on the podcast. We have to lock the door because we can't see outside and we don't want some creepy ass dude coming up.
It's quite spooky out here. We're in the middle of
I don't know if you guys ever had dealings with homeless people.
I did.
Where they try to open car doors because they know they can and stuff like that. Or they stick their heads through windows and stuff like that.
There was a
just because you give them cash to get lost.
There was a prank going around where people would just get him out of people's cars.
By there was a prank going around, you mean just TGF, right?
No, I wanted to do it
Oh really?
Way before
TGF did that.
Yeah, they one of the early things they did, I think, probably before we even filmed.
Probably deleted now.
Probably.
I imagine they've had to delete half their stuff.
They're just like, while people are in traffic, they're just getting people's cars, but not like fucking just opening the door like they would like.
Oh, sorry.
Still fucking still really not cool, but
that is not cool.
Or they would I think sometimes maybe pretend like certain situations that they knew the person, like, oh yeah, hi, you're all right, thanks for the lift, and they would be like, what the fuck? Do you know what I mean? Just like,
imagine if some dude just got in the car right now. It's like, hey guys,
that's why we lock the doors.
Hey guys, I'm here for the podcast.
Oh mate, if he did that, he would be the first guest. If you ever see us out filming, just open the car door. Although apparently this might be the last car podcast.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
So
podcast.
Yes.
Have we already made that joke?
Yes.
Fuck.
On the first podcast.
Of course we did.
Yes.
We're so clever, and I forget.
So we managed to break out of the ICE prison.
Oh yeah.
Run by Hillary Clinton. I don't think anyone watched to the end of the last podcast.
Some people did.
I'm sure at least 2 people did.
Greg made a little funny thing on there, so go check that out. It made me laugh.
Hillary Clinton was nice to us in the end. They did convince her to watch some of our other content, and she just realised that we're harmless fools, not worth her time. I don't know. I feel like, in GTA, where that woman with the torch is like, I'm gonna fuck you with this. I feel like Hillary would just do some horrible Guantanamo.
Dude, you fucking banged your head earlier. What are you talking about?
Nah, he's got a good point, actually.
Hillary Clinton would not have just let us go on our merry way.
Yeah, she would have stuck a torch up our buttholes.
Yeah, we'd have been investigated on the inside.
And then she would sniffed it afterwards and be like,
especially me, I'm young and handsome.
Yeah, same.
What are you on about? I got Geralt Rivy hair at the moment.
Geralt Rivy is 100 odd years old, dude. Yeah, you're fucking ancient.
He's cool.
Man. Old motherfucker.
He's cool. So we went through the survival stories last time. We only got 2 out of 3. Are you looking forward to the next ones, guys?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll just. What was it? It was the top 5 survival stories, right? So people that lived in horrible circumstances when they really fucking, shouldn't have and somehow did.
Just a brief recap of the last one.
Yeah.
Harrison Okene,
that was
the Nigerian bloke who was under the water for 3 days.
Oh mate, trapped in an air pocket in a toilet.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be able to defeat that. That is
that's
the most terrifying thing that could ever happen. That's
horrible.
Can't think of anything worse than that.
No.
Maybe getting lost in space or something. That's probably pretty terrifying.
I promise you that there is one that is crazier than that.
No. Doubt it. 100% doubt it.
No, this one is fucking way crazier. At least
the
way I think it is, because the last one, I'm not joking, I'm waiting till the end, because the last one is something that is so bizarre.
Till the end.
It sounds like I made it up.
All right.
I probably should have made one of these up, and you have to guess which one it is.
How many have we got? We got 3 more.
We got 3.
Right.
Okay. So, in 1957, there were 6 men, yeah, and they wanted to show people that nuclear bombs weren't that bad.
Oh fuck!
Nah, they survived.
So you went?
Of course they did, but I'm like,
it's a survival thing. It's not death.
All right. So they wanted to show people that nuclear bombs aren't bad.
Yeah, no.
That doesn't make much sense.
Wait.
I'll show you.
Just it's not that bad.
So it's they wanted to show the public there was no problem with the radiation coming from the bombs.
Oh Jesus.
Okay. So what did they do?
The bombs themselves was bad. So what they did, there's 6 guys, yeah.
Nuclear bombs are bad. Who'd have thunk it?
There's 6 guys, but originally billed as 5 guys and 1 cameraman. The cameraman got left out. I don't know why. That's a bit annoying.
I bet he was so upset.
Yeah, that's pretty mean.
So what they did, and they survived this, they blew a nuclear bomb up above them in the air, mid-air, over the top of them. Yeah, so they stood underneath this nuclear explosion that happened in the air.
Jesus
raining
Christ.
down radiation and stuff, yeah?
Oh my God.
But Greg, go on, interject. I know you're thinking of something. What
No,
are you
I'm
say?
just thinking, what the fuck? It makes no sense.
Yeah? What
They come out with like 4 heads and shit.
Oh, hey, there's just a nuclear bomb going. It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Prove it. I will.
Here, bomb up in the sky.
We'll blast one a few hundred yards away and I'll stand and take some. Nope, that's not good enough. Right under it. Well, how do we do
They
that?
stood right under this nuclear bomb
That's
going up above.
fucking ridiculous.
Can you imagine that, yeah? Anyway, so...
Well, have you heard...
What happened next?
They all survived. Okay. Well, it was 1957, so they're not alive now.
Well, then
did they all die of cancer?
They didn't survive.
No. They all have. They didn't survive. Then you're a dickhead. No one survives old age.
Never heard a survival
No one survived old age.
Who's done that?
So yeah, 6 guys stood under this nuclear bomb, 1957, and they lived full lives afterwards. However, they all mysteriously got cancer at one stage.
So, where do you think that cancer came from? I mean, it
I
could
don't
have
know,
come
'cause
from lots of
apparently
different areas.
Apparently, they were showing the public that there was no problem with the radiation. From
Maybe they
nuclear
had
bombs.
bad diets, and maybe that was it. Or maybe it's the fact that they all stood underneath a fucking nuclear bomb when it went off. I mean, sure, it was probably like at several miles up in the sky, but it's still a fucking nuclear
It's
bomb.
scary, isn't it?
Fucking mental.
Would you guys do that?
No.
I don't even think they got paid for it.
Have you seen the video of the soldiers, a few British soldiers talking about their experience when they were...
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, there's a whole YouTube
Have you seen
channel
that?
about it, isn't there?
They're talking about... They basically tested a nuclear bomb, like, out in the water and, like, to show them all what it was like. They were like, cover your fucking... They were like, nobody look at the blast, this and that. But it was still, like, a lot of those people did get cancer. And the people that talked about it said it was, like... they talked about it like it was like the most traumatic thing. Like they said, they all closed their eyes and put their hands over their faces, and they could see through their eyelids and through their hands, and they were looking at their fucking bones like an X-ray as this fucking blast went off.
I have become deaf.
Yeah, and the noise, like they said, it was like this, like nothing and the fucking cloud. You know, and there were all these like young lads just out on this, you know, and
these cool guys fucking stood under one.
Fuck.
Okay,
yeah,
so
like,
these guys are just sat there and one's underwater and shit, and they're like, "Oh, show my bones," and then these other guys are like standing underneath a nuclear bomb, just like whatever,
just raining and hitting them in the face. Like, how did they live normal lives?
Well,
like,
they didn't. They all got cancer.
Well, no, but I mean that
No, but
seems
they
like
survived
I
the
expected.
cancers.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah, fair
I
enough.
expected. I've seen fucking Chernobyl. Do you know what I mean? He's messing around with that reactor for 2 minutes and he comes out and he's all red and patchy and fried. Like, Ugh! How are these people not... Like, they stood under it.
Yeah, but it's so... yeah, but what they obviously did is did it so far up in the sky. It was like, whatever.
Chernobyl is the best TV show.
Or it just wasn't a very good nuclear bomb.
Yeah, it was probably...
1957, it was a little
pussy, small one.
Little pussy nuclear bomb.
Wimpy
But
one.
even then, you wouldn't
stand under Hiroshima.
Right,
yeah, okay.
You go stand under one bomb.
Yeah, but no, I think this doesn't make much sense because this is like me going... like, oh, bullets don't do much. Then get a person to shoot a gun up in the sky. It's just been like, what? Didn't hit me.
You know at the start of a race when they just fire it up,
So
it like gets so high that it eventually falls. Just before it falls, it just sort of hits you lightly, like.
So,
you're like,
like
see,
a little tap. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
see.
don't do shit.
No, that's great though. Great,
It's true.
great saying.
it's so dumb. They didn't prove anything. This is a shit survival. It's not even a survival story.
Well, do you think it's better than the shark attack guy with the dolphins?
I would
Carrying
rather.
it
Do
through.
you know what?
That guy's clearly lying. There's no way his dolphins saved him.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
Dolphins would have just eaten him.
You said he was a surfer, right?
Yeah.
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 The dolphin saved me, bro.
So, number
Probably just
4.
bled out and saw some shit.
This one isn't really like, like the other ones are like fucking nuclear bomb, like surviving underwater for.
What's
this
this?
is
An
like
easy one.
a freak accident
Oh, okay.
that a man survived.
Oh no.
So a man called
Sorry, if it's
Andrew
that
Lynn.
And
And funnily enough, driving here, we were talking about falling asleep whilst driving.
yeah, it's dangerous and it does happen. So,
So
make sure
Lewis,
not
what do you have to say about falling asleep whilst driving? Is it good? Is it bad?
It's horrible. Like I've never like properly fallen asleep, but like it's the way you're
Do you
sort
think
of
it's more
like
dangerous than if you were drunk?
probably the equivalent of,
Do you think?
like yeah, I've driven home from like London sometimes like no sleep, and it's just like like, oh, it's all well and good being like, oh, just stop in a lay-by and do this. It's like, bro, if I stop right now, like, that's just gonna prolong this even more. And it's not gonna. I'm not gonna wake up if I just stop and get outside and smell it. I'm fucking knackered. I haven't slept, right? And yeah, you're sort of. It doesn't matter. You got the window open. You're fucking hitting yourself in the face, and you just keep, and you can't stop, and your head just keeps hitting the back. It's the worst.
But
when I'm at home in bed and I want to go to sleep, it's like, nope, no sleep for you tonight. But then that's when my body's like, think we should go to bed now.
Monotonous. It's almost like counting sheep when you drive.
Yeah, it is. Especially I remember I used to start sometimes if I had the money for fuel at the time, I would drive the long scenic way.
Yeah.
Just so there was more shit for me to do, because driving on a motorway for hours, that's the worst. When you're just driving in a straight line with your foot down, not doing anything.
Always the worst.
When you've got fucking, because if you've ever driven in the UK, you know there's roundabouts everywhere and there's junctions and there's red lights. And you got to stop, even if you're driving in the middle of the night with no one around. You got to stop every 2 seconds. You got shit to do that keeps you awake. When you're driving in a straight line for fucking 8 hours, it's nah.
Yeah, you just,
Hey, Greg,
you just feel like dropping off.
Didn't we saw a guy recently, didn't we? Who was asleep on the A road.
We don't know if he was asleep or not, but I tell you what, this guy was like this.
and he had his hand out the window.
Had his window down. Because this was in Bournemouth. We were coming back from Bournemouth, and it was like one of the hottest days. We weren't one of the people going to the beaches, just to put out there.
That.
But everyone went to the beaches down in Bournemouth, and we got caught in the traffic coming out. And
hell,
literally, so there's 2 lanes on this road, and it's going slow as fuck. We're thinking, what the fuck is it going slow? So we get to a part where everyone starts trying to go over into the left lane. So I'm thinking, okay, what's everyone going to the left lane? And then I see him. He's there. He's got his hand out. He's on the roof. He's like laid like this, eyes closed. Now he might have been. I thought maybe he's dead, and I was just thinking. Well,
Greg was like, "Let's just Google it when we get back to see if he's dead." I was like, "I'm pretty sure he's asleep."
We've been funny. We looked up.
It would not have been funny.
We wasn't dead, but
I have been on the road one time. I wasn't driving. This was when I was younger, but I was in the car. But I remember it was near the airport. It was probably like to or from a fucking like going abroad somewhere, and there was a guy just sort of driving in the middle of the road, and I think the taxi drivers, like, oh, what's this joker doing, and we're all just like, haha, and then he sort of swerves and he gets slower, and we drive past him, and he is just in the middle of the road, like conked out, and it's like, fuck, that fucker has just fallen asleep,
Oh,
like, not, he is just He's just gone, and he's just in the middle of the fucking the A road, under a bridge, under a motorway bridge, just
Dude,
parked up asleep. It's fucking mental.
That's fucking savage. I can't function when I'm tired. When I'm tired, everything's out the window. I have to sleep.
Yeah.
And I can't. And fair play to you guys who driving tired. That's all I've got to say.
It's horrible.
But fairer play to Andrew Lynn because he survived being tired at the wheel.
Oh.
A bloke who fell asleep whilst driving. This is so
is that all he's got going for him?
Listen, I read the articles for these, and I've shortened them down into a tiny paragraph.
Wait a second. I know we went off on a tangent talking about falling asleep driving, but that's all he did. That must happen every day.
No, there's nothing. No, wait.
Normally, a lot of people I don't imagine survive.
No.
Am I getting this wrong? Is that all that happened?
No.
Or is it more?
No. Yeah, I got a paragraph to read.
Oh shit! Okay.
A bloke who fell asleep
You're
driving.
so unsatisfied with that.
That's so boring.
Shark attack.
That happens every day.
It's driving.
That's daily. People survive that every day. No, fuck that shit.
It's true. So he went off the road.
Okay.
He crashed into a chain link fence. Is it chain linked or chain link fence?
I
think it's chain linked.
Yeah, I go chain link, but
write in the comments, and also because I forgot to ask for likes. The pole at the top, the top at the pole of the chain link fences.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Sort of holds it all together.
That pole went through his windshield.
Okay.
Directly through his mouth.
Fuck!
Whilst he's asleep.
through
the back of his head, pins him to the seat, yeah? So he's pinned to the seat,
Oh my god!
With a fucking pole in his mouth.
How do you survive that? That would have teared his brainstem.
It missed it.
How?
I don't know. This
must have gone at an angle. Must have gone at some weird angle. There's no way it misses brainstem going straight directly through. It would have had to come for and come out here. Smash his jaw.
That would haunt you forever because
he
would
never
have
fall asleep again.
He would have. Yeah, he'd been asleep. Imagine being woken up to that.
I should laugh because it's so brutal.
Every night you'd be falling asleep and you would just be taken back and you would just jump up.
There's some bad things you can wake up to, okay? But that's up there.
Just be absolutely throated.
Impaled,
You could wake up and there's people beeping at you and you're oh no, I gotta move on. You could wake up and there's just someone dead on the road you accidentally hit and you'd be like, well, that's pretty sad, but it's not me. Or you can wake up with a fucking chain link pole through your mouth and then through your neck.
Gluing you, sticking you to the fucking headrest. A fucking
It
dart.
actually did.
Mental.
It did. So
God.
he was pinned to his...
He couldn't even jump awake. He just woken up
Fuck. But what I want to know is how did it go into his mouth? Because he must have gone...
Sleeping with his mouth open. He was like...
That's the perfect target.
He was snoring
Oh, God.
And it just... Oh, my God.
I feel bad laughing.
Yeah, that's some fucking aim, man.
Do you think he woke up? Or do you think he went into shock and
Right, so he was still conscious.
Okay.
And he was the one who phoned the ambulance for himself.
That's jokes. We got. Have you got anyone around that can speak to us right now? What
dude,
the fuck?
What,
did he FaceTime him and just showed him
God, that's so brutal. But apparently when the ambulance arrived, he was just texting on his phone, just casually. And they cut him free, and he made a full recovery.
Jesus, man.
So
okay, so that's
a mental story.
You know they record most of these phone calls. Is that phone call anywhere? Matey with the pole through his mouth. 911. Which service would you regard?
If I was gonna rate the ones that we've already done, I'd say that one is above the nuclear blast, mainly because the nuclear blast guys cheated.
Why?
But we don't know that they did.
Because it was so far away. It's like me going...
My guesses would just be 19 Well, actually, no, you can't say 1957 it was a little pussy nuclear bomb, because fuck me, that was after fucking Hiroshima, and that was after fucking...
Yeah, but the thing is that these scientists cheated because they knew how far to stand to be okay. So it's like
yeah, but bro, they were under it.
It's like saying
it would have rained.
It's like saying I
them.
dodged a bullet if I moved out of the way and then it got shot. Because it's stupid. It makes no sense.
No, but there's got to be...
You don't survive... Because... You haven't survived the bullet.
It's blown Greg's brain.
I fucking hate it.
But it would have rained... If it was gone off on above them, yeah, it's still at a distance.
Whatever.
But
they're not alive anymore to
it would
argue
have
against
rained
me,
down onto them, surely. All that shit that was... It would have rained down.
Not straight away. They clearly timed it right. It would have taken hours and hours until it started raining down.
The article that I read... I don't know when the article came out, but it said that 2 of them were still alive.
Oh, fuck.
Let's find them.
Where were they from? Where was this?
Come on the podcast.
Yeah, legit. If you're watching
I don't
this...
catch nothing.
To argue with
fuck
Greg.
that.
Or second-hand
we got a
radiation.
Geiger counter. Could we, like...
No, what I'm saying is... I'm not saying that... All I'm saying is that they cheated and they don't count as surviving a nuclear blast. Okay? They're not fucking Indiana Jones. They didn't hide in a fridge or any of that shit. Right?
I forgot about that.
It's horrible.
Oh my God.
Your life is okay until you were reminded of that.
What is wrong with Steven Spielberg?
Do you know
it's
what?
Like his brain broke. Like somewhere in the noughties, his brain broke. He did all these sad films about like... Well, you know.
Yeah, the sad film.
And then afterwards, he just made weird shit action films.
Do you know what I think half of it is, yeah? I think it's because... I think CGI plays a big part in it. Because I think during, like, the 80s and the 90s, when you had to use practical effects, and practical effects always look better than CGI.
Yeah.
We are getting to a point now where they can do good stuff with CGI, and you're like, fuck, that almost looks real.
Got to be
but
limited.
It's still shit.
You've still got to be limited.
Yeah, if there's a CGI monster on the screen, I'm not scared of it, because it's CGI. It's not real.
What do you think? Like, back in the day, you'd read the script for Raiders of the Lost Ark, and it's like, okay, this bit, Indy gets in the fridge, and then there's an atomic blast, and then someone's just like, Mr. Spielberg, there's an issue here.
How are we going to do that?
We haven't got the technology. It's like, okay, we'll leave that for the fourth one.
Yeah. We'll just do a bit where someone's face melts after. We'll open a tube and their face will melt. We'll do that.
Greg, I've got a question about Star Wars.
I think that plays into it, because these aren't based on... There's not people that write and there's books, is it? It's like they just write, and it's like, I'm going to make... This is a movie. This is my plot for a movie. So when it's like, oh, hey, we've got all this CGI and you can do whatever the fuck you want. Like, look at George Lucas. Like, he did the original Star Wars trilogy. Oh,
bangers, yeah.
Then the prequels, which you can argue, all right, okay, fair enough. But, like, he goes back and adapts them.
He
goes back to the original trilogy. He's like, no, I'm just going to CGI blast just shit all over this. I'm just going to put this whack fucking CGI everywhere.
Man,
and it's like,
so
it's like he was like, he had this power of CGI and just went crazy. Like, rubbish.
Which
like,
Star Wars
I think
question.
that plays a big part.
Why did they film it 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3? 7,
okay,
8, 9.
Because George Lucas is a madman.
No, but was everything written beforehand?
No, he always said there was, and everyone behind the scenes has said he literally made it all up as he went along.
What?
He made this big script about Star Wars, and he was like, I'm gonna make these into 9 films, and then like halfway through filming the first Star Wars, halfway through filming the first one, he was like, well, actually, I want to make things before this. But then he was like, they didn't call it 4 straight away. It was Star Wars. It only became 4. I was going to say that would have been like, do it if you wanted. If he had a story in his head or whatever, say he did or didn't. If he wanted to do it like in that order, that's fine. Like, but that's your first film to call it Episode 4. It's like, how were people not just like, what are you talking about? He definitely didn't have it all written down. Like from what I've heard, he just made everything up as he went along. And a lot of the best things about Empire Strikes Back and stuff like that were not to do with George Lucas.
It was his wife on it.
A lot of people say it's his wife, and also the directors like Lawrence Kasdan and all that. So.
Oh, one of them, wasn't he the guy who did Neverending Story? Or something like that. Or
George Lucas, I think, is one of those tragic people that I think he came up with an amazing concept, but like other people have better ideas for it.
Yeah.
And when left to his own devices,
you say that, but then JJ Abrams made some, and he didn't really do a good job over there.
They're not that bad.
No, they're not. They're not as bad,
right?
but there's something about them. I just don't like it, and I just can't get into
the new ones.
Do
you know what? No, 100%. I'd rather watch the prequels.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch the prequels than the new trilogy.
What I love about the prequels,
that new trilogy is awful.
Prequels are shit, but they're funny shit. You know when something's like, you know when you watch like an old, like an old Western, and it's not meant to be funny, but it's funny.
It's just corny.
It's just so corny and dumb.
Clint Eastwood just doing that face. Like...
And that is exactly what...
yeah, we're still going.
That's exactly what Star Wars prequels are.
Okay, so you answered my question.
I think I did. Did I?
Yeah, I think so. So have you guys heard about, George R.R. Martin? Geezer who does Game of Thrones books.
Yeah, the big tub boy.
Big boy. I'm gonna look like him.
You are already nearly there.
Have we done all? Is that the last survival?
You just need to wear a beret. Wear a beret and braces. Oh, is it braces? Yeah, braces.
I've never thought about that. Yeah. Can we get you some big glasses and you would look like him?
You want another book? You want another book?
Dangling in front.
He's gonna get dementia way before he finishes those
Apparently, in the 80s, there's a quote. He said, "One of the best pranks of all time would be to write an amazing fantasy chronicle." Is that the right word? And never finish it.
That sounds exactly like something he would do. I would not be surprised at all if he did that.
He also said that the new book, the newer book that's supposed to be written or whatever, he said, 6 years ago, that people could go and arrest him if he hadn't released it by the date, a week ago.
Yeah, he still hasn't finished it. He's not going to finish it anytime soon.
Does that make any sense?
No, you lost me.
And the thing is he's got to finish this one.
Really lost me.
I think there's either one book afterwards or 2 books afterwards. It's mental.
How would you guys end the Star Wars trilogy?
I'd have ended it ages. I wouldn't have done
on 6.
I would have ended it on the prequel.
My personal opinion is I hate it when they get old characters and bring them back, and it's never done justice ever. If you want to make a new Star Wars trilogy, you set it in a time period or in a different area where it doesn't have any of the characters from before. Mm-hmm. That's all you need to do. But the reason they don't do it is because Disney are trying to make as much money from Star Wars because it costs them a lot of money.
But Mandalorian.
Mandalorian is good. I loved Mandalorian.
What's the Squadron? Rogue One?
Rogue One was a decent film. I
haven't seen Rogue One, but I heard it was really good.
Obviously they rely on, because it's how the New Hope started. It's how they have the battle plans.
Because it's set between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope, right?
I mean, it's not amazing.
Well, they're gonna make
it's great. It's the best Star Wars film made in the last.
Solo's very split as well, isn't it?
30 years or whatever it's been.
I've heard people say that Solo was shit, but then I've heard other people say Solo was
okay. It was better than Force Awakens.
Hey guys, when you say Han Solo, sounds like a masturbating. Do you remember that old thing?
Yes, I remember that. Whenever people used to play Star Wars at school, everyone would make that joke to the person playing Han Solo.
Hey, what are you going to do?
Don't even have the Force.
Your dick is a lightsaber.
You have to work with your hand. You can't use the Force.
Using the Force like a fucking puppeteer.
You would though, wouldn't you?
Oh, I'd definitely
What do you think
try
it feels like? Do you think it feels like a tug?
Well, let's face it.
Do you think you can use a force whitening so you can make it feel like
a force fleshlight
or a blowjob? Yeah.
Oh God.
Well, you try at least. I would if I was.
Because I know that you would just sit there and fucking be in your pants and just be doing this, and I know what you're doing.
Yeah. Well. Mind your own business.
Force.
It's part of being a Jedi, isn't it?
Force skin.
Control your feelings and emotions and shit.
Anyway, so
let's move on to what the podcast is about.
The last survival story.
I forgot about that.
This one is fucking bonkers.
I've got such an itchy nose. I think it's I've got hay fever or something. So I've just been scratching the end of my nose.
Yeah, I've been itching my nose as well.
Just on
Don't touch your face.
You can't touch your face at the moment.
Well, I'm touching my face, but I'm not touching you, and I'm going to wash my hands.
Well, technically, we're sharing air right now, so if you have COVID, I have COVID.
Keith,
it's okay. Bubbles and shit.
Keith Goldwell.
Okay. What did he do?
So in World War One, had a few dogfights in the air, didn't they?
Oh yeah.
You know what dogfights are?
Yeah.
It's not fighting dogs. It's
no, it's not.
Do you like a dogfight Turkish? No, it's not that sort of dogfight. Yeah.
Snitch. Why don't I just call it snitch?
Bombs away.
In one dogfight, a dude hit his plane into another.
Oh.
Okay, this is Keith Goldwell. His plane smashes into another plane mid-dogfight. It sent him into a violent death spin towards the ground.
A violent death spin.
Yeah. Have you ever seen, is it like World's Craziest Police Stories or whatever?
Yeah.
I think that's what I know that from. Because I think...
Sheriff John Bonnell.
That was it! Because you saying that unlocked a little soundbite in my head, but I didn't know where it was from. I was like...
I'm Sheriff John Bonnell.
Because I thought it was Sheriff John... It's like, he sounds like he says banana. He's like, Sheriff John Banana. Yeah. He's like, send him into a violent
You think you've seen every way that something could go... Let me tell you, it could go like this.
There is
Sheriff John Banana.
There is a compilation online of all the Sheriff John Bonnell like cheesy quotes.
He's so good.
It's
I've forgotten about that.
All right, go on.
Anyway,
shoot us the facts.
It sent him into violent death spin towards the ground. So what did he do? What do you think he did? He didn't have any parachutes.
Just land.
No.
Drill into the ground. That happens to...
Did he glide?
No. Well, he was...
I think I've heard... Oh, no.
He crashed into a well.
Why?
He fit in it and then there's a splash in the water.
Dude, that would be like the best... Do you reckon you could survive that? I mean, he survived this. Anyway,
well, you're about...
But this is what I've always said about World War One and World War Two. You could literally come back and be like, yeah, I saved like 8 people and... that you could hide in a hole for like 6 months and come back and say anything.
I have heard this. Is this the thing where he shot somebody mid-air or something? Oh, no, okay. This is.
Well, I might have left that bit out. But
No, go on.
So he gets out of his cockpit to even out the centre of gravity of the plane spinning round. So he gets out of the cockpit and goes...
While it's spinning
he goes out onto the wing.
He goes out onto the wing?
Yeah.
How did he stay on the wing?
Have you opened the window again?
Yeah, it's just a bit windy.
It's just a bit windy.
I can hear just like...
You got some background
Keith
ambience.
Goldwell's Ghost.
Okay.
ASMR Threeskins.
So...
Listen to the wind.
He gets out onto the wing.
No, I know you're going to have issue with this.
To balance the centre of gravity.
Yeah.
How the fuck did he hold on to the wing while it's like going... Well,
I think what he did is he held... Because there is a statue of him somewhere. And he's holding the cockpit, but he's sort of like leaning really far out. So it's like...
Okay, finish it off. I've already had issues. But let's carry on.
Apparently it's true.
Yeah, who saw it? Who saw it?
Well, he had to have survived somehow.
So,
that's bullshit.
he got out of the cockpit to even out the centre of gravity, and apparently it worked. He managed to use this method.
Apparently it worked. Well, he's alive, and that's what he said.
He managed to use this method to glide the plane into friendly territory. Then, when the plane was flying slow and near the ground, he jumped off the plane, did a couple of somersaults, then walked over to the friendlies and asked if they had some tea.
Brilliant.
There's no way this happened.
Mate,
that is dumb. That is the most
I knew you'd have issue with that one.
How could you not? That is clearly made up. That is. You wouldn't even. If you saw that in an action film, you'd be like, nah, that's dumb. If you saw that even in an Arnold Schwarzenegger film where there's crazy shit, people holding on to like fucking fighter jets and shit like that. But if he was holding onto a fighter jet and then let go and did a few somersaults, I'm like, wait a second,
and then ask for some tea.
Yeah, asking for tea makes sense, but the somersaults,
is that what's got you?
Yeah, there's no way he did somersaults.
No. I think that what they mean by somersaults is like he was gliding low to the ground. He was still on the wing and jumped off and then did like a couple of rolls.
Oh, okay, so he did rolls on the ground.
He didn't jump off and do a fucking gold medal.
I was about to say.
Fucking tumbling.
Landed like, did the fucking proper dismount thing and everything.
Okay, maybe.
Had one of them sticks with a ribbon on it.
A lot of it sounds suspect. I'm not saying this dude. I mean, at the end of the day, he's probably not alive to defend himself, so I'm not going to be.
It was World War One, so.
Yeah, so I've got so many issues with that, and.
Take it up with his statue, Greg. Why don't you pull it down?
No, I'm not going to pull it down, but I'm going to leave a well.
Google him now. Where's your phone?
Leave a well-worded
I've
letter.
heard a similar one that I thought this was, and it was like...
What's his name?
Yeah.
K... Oh, you know Keith.
Yeah, Keith.
CALD... Well.
Yeah, I can't remember the exact fucking... and if you know this story, then I say this every podcast, correct me if I'm wrong, which I always am. It was like... It was a guy in a dogfight in... it might have been World War II. And it was something like... He got to a point where he had to use his pistol while he was... It was like, how did you survive this encounter? I think it was something like he ran out of ammo on his fucking guns or whatever. And he said, while I was falling or crashing to the ground, I shot my pistol out of the fucking cockpit and managed to hit the bloke in the other one in the head, and he went down. And everyone was like, fuck off. Like, no, you...
Nah, that didn't happen.
But there was something, it was like they went out into it and found a plane with a... I can't... Or they looked or something. Or they might have found it. I can't remember. I'll have to try and look it up. I saw it on like some videos. Like there's this guy on this... I can't remember what his channel name is. But there's this guy who does like these historical things, like top 10 world's worst serial, this and that, blah, blah. And he does them in like little cartoons. They could be like South Park. And he did like the craziest World War II stories. There's a bloke called, I think his name was like fucking...
Is it Weird History?
Mad Jack or something.
Yeah,
He ran around with a fucking sword in World War II.
That guy was mental. Yeah.
They were like, "Why'd you have a sword?" And he was like, "I don't respect any soldiers."
He wore a kilt, and he fucking took around a fucking broadsword everywhere.
Yeah, fucking insane.
And he used a bow and arrow.
I have.
That was it. Yeah, he used a bow and arrow.
Okay, like if I was a fucking commander. And one of my soldiers was like, "I'm just gonna go home with fucking sword and bow and arrow." I'd be like, "No, you're not. You take the fucking gun, take the grenades, and fucking go on the front line."
Take the guns and the grenades, you dickhead.
So that is the 5 stories. You finally got to the end of it.
Yeah, what? It's taken us 2
forever,
podcasts.
but
yeah,
it's not time to go just yet. So yeah, that is the
top 5 survival stories.
But it's not the top 5. It's just 5.
It's just 5. It's a
because
list of 5.
If
you guys got better ones, I tell you what, I don't think there's a better one than that fucking ship crash. And I just don't.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
So you think that the Harrison account?
I think that is not just the craziest one, but it's easily the scariest.
I'd rather stand under a nuclear blast and die of cancer in 50 years than be trapped in.
50 years. 50 years, you're gonna want to die anyway. You're getting old.
The thing is, though, is that I think that if I knew I was going to get saved in 3 days, I'd be fine. Okay. So there are hundreds of millions and billions of survival stories. If you want us to do another one in the future, I just picked those because I thought they'd be interesting to talk about.
They were.
I think they're dumb.
Greg, you've done one topic in how many fucking podcasts?
Yeah, because
61
you
podcasts.
Never let me.
You don't one.
You always like, Greg is. I come up with an idea and you're like, that's gonna be boring.
It's like, fucking. Let's talk about coprophile or whatever it is.
Coprolites are fucking an incredible conversation.
A coprophile
you know
is
what coprolite is, right?
No.
Fossilized poop.
Oh, that's what that... Oh,
you don't remember that massive
You've
one?
talked about this.
We won't talk about it again.
Oh, yeah, the caveman.
Greg, can we buy you one?
Yeah, of course.
You are one. You are a big fossilized poop.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyway, so that was that topic. Let's talk about something else. Lewis, what did my fart smell like earlier?
Oh, mate,
that's not
horrible.
A fucking conversation I have on a podcast.
That was horrible.
That's not even a conversation I have. Matt has severe bowel issues.
Yeah.
We like literally in the house. I use a completely different toilet to him because he leaves it stinking. It smells.
Yeah, your shit.
It smells like the Industrial Revolution. Yeah. It stinks.
It smells like a steel.
It's like rust. Yeah, rust, steel, smoke, coal.
I'll tell you exactly. It's like
child labour. It stinks. It's fucking horrible. I can't stand it.
It does. It smells like a steel. When you're in an industrial estate and there's a bloke like fucking angle grinding.
It smells like when we did the Sparks video.
Yeah, there's just that smell of like burning fucking.
It's horrible.
And
I
or
don't
like
know where it comes from.
sulfur maybe.
You need to go get your fucking butt checked again, man.
But now, when you farted in here earlier and I jumped in the front, it was like I felt it hit me. Like,
I farted outside of the car as well.
As I got into the car, it hit me in the face.
It's because it's heavy.
It was like,
it's heavier than air, and it lowers down, lingers. It's 10 to 11, and we're in the middle of the countryside in some random car park.
Yeah, I'm scared.
It's not even a car park.
It's
not a car park.
Literally
It's just
like a lane.
An off-road.
Yeah, a little off-road. That's a bit odd, isn't it?
So, Greg, you know, we used to do talking about video games.
Yes,
at the start of the podcast.
Yes, until people didn't. Well, I guess it is.
What do you think of Ghost of Tsushima? I think people want to know.
Oh yeah, well, Ghost of
Tsushima. Have you heard about this game?
It's a samurai game. But
vaguely, yeah.
It's based
Who was
on.
it that
It's
made
based,
it again? Is it
Sucker
it's the
Punch.
guys who make infamous games.
Sony and Naughty Dog and all that?
No, it wasn't Naughty Dog. It was
Sucker Punch.
It's a Sony exclusive though.
It is
But-
a
Sucker
right.
Punch.
Essentially, what it is.
Oh,
is
Sucker Punch.
Yeah.
I don't know
It
who that
is basically like Red Dead. Kind of no, it's a combination of like so many good games, but it's basically just a samurai game, and like you feel like a cowboy samurai, you know, like I don't know if you've watched any old sort of Japanese
Not
like
really.
films like Yojimbo or anything like that, but that's where the cowboy idea came from, or like in films came from, because cowboys in real life were assholes. They would just shoot each other in their sleep and stuff. There wasn't duels or anything. There was if there was duels, it wasn't a duel. It was like a shootout.
It was like
it was like a guy would get shot in the back of the head, and then everyone else would start shooting each other. It was never like, you know, it was never like that. But
on the count of 3, we draw. No, that's
sometimes
shit.
there was.
You're telling me the good, the bad, the ugly isn't real?
It's not
Okay,
based on a true
a
story.
few people probably did have proper duels, but they probably weren't cowboys.
Yeah, but Red Dead is full of that stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, no. Okay. Anyway, my point is it's a good game. Sword combat's fun. It's cool. It looks great. Yeah, it's a good game.
I just started it last night, but I was probably about 4 or 5 beers in, so I don't really remember.
Yeah, I never ever start a game while drinking. I don't even play single player games when I'm drunk. Only multiplayer games.
Really?
Because I feel like I just forget what's going on, and then I pick it up the day afterwards, and I'm like, shit, what the fuck happened last night?
What did you do to your finger?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, shit, yeah. I sliced my finger open like 2 days ago.
I just noticed that Greg's got a plaster on the end.
Yeah,
of his
like
finger.
I was cleaning out this old fucking tortoise cage, and I'll put my hand back to get back up because I was like down on my knees. Put my hand back. Problem is that behind me was the fucking glass sort of door for the fucking tortoise thing. I put my hand on it, too much weight, shatters, and fucking shard of glass goes straight into my fucking straight into my finger. And it wouldn't stop bleeding. It took fucking ages. I was thinking I might have going to go get it stitched up, but I eventually got it to stop bleeding.
Yeah.
Shit.
Now I've just got plaster on it.
You should have just super glued it shut.
Ah, mate, you keep saying that, but like, fair enough if a
It does work.
Yeah, fair enough if a doctor's doing it. If doctor's like, yeah, we're gonna super glue it up.
Guess what, Greg?
You're not a doctor. I'm not taking your advice.
No. But what do you think doctors use?
They probably use
Gorilla glue.
Medical super glue?
Yeah, they probably
just it's probably just made in the same
it's not,
factory.
No, you're not. Yeah, but they know how to do it properly. Okay.
How?
Oh yeah, I'll just give you CPR. Do it like they do in the films.
Yeah, Greg.
It's not like that.
Tell me the difference between how a normal person would super glue a wound shut and a.
I don't know.
Exactly.
That's the
Shut the fuck
yeah,
up.
but my point is that we don't know because we're fucking not medical. We're not doctors.
No, you should have done it though.
Yeah, being a doctor can't be that hard, can it?
You mean you
really,
super
it's
glued-
just super
They are.
gluing.
Most doctors I've met are fucking imbeciles.
You
so it makes
super glued
sense.
your eyes shut, so
Yeah, that's true.
why not super
That was
glue your
horrible,
wound
man.
shut?
That like literally, I had to wait for it to dry before taking it out because it just wouldn't fucking move.
Did all your eyelashes come out?
Yeah, man. I literally
like a fucking heart attack.
Yeah, I had like fucking no eyebrows for like 3 months.
He got so angry.
I was
We were on a live
so
stream.
pissed off, man.
It's on the Matt DNC channel, and some super glue fell down into his eye, shut his eye, and then he got up. He was so angry.
I was so angry.
And he was like, "Ugh," just pulling all this fucking hair out of his eyebrows because the
so
super
stupid.
glue was in it.
Yeah, I was eyebrowless for like 3
That was
months.
so funny. Oh, Jesus.
I look so stupid, man. I was like, I'd be like,
you went to London.
I'd be like, I was in
something.
like London, and I was looking like, everyone was staring at me, and I was just like, wait, look. Oh shit, yeah, I've got no eyebrows.
Something about eyebrows that really makes a face.
Yes, where your expression comes from, isn't it? Like, you just always look surprised when you've got no eyebrows.
You do, don't you?
It was yeah. Shit.
I'm glad that I do have eyebrows, because otherwise my eyes would be constantly sweated in.
Oh yeah, they must catch a lot.
Yeah, that's why I got this.
You've got really like thin eyebrows though. I don't know if it's just your hair colour, but it looks
probably because
like
I shaved them that one time.
Yeah, it looks like you haven't got a lot. You haven't got a lot of hair though.
I think it's maybe because they're really wet.
What
because
now?
of all the sweating.
It's hot in here.
It is relatively warm. I agree.
Not as hot as last time.
If it was just me and Lewis in the car, I'd be like, cool. It's just you fucking radio.
Shut your mouth. Can you just check that it's still recording?
Yep.
Oh, still. So can you hear the cows outside? It's not even a cow.
I can't really.
I haven't heard anything for a little while.
I swear I heard like a woman earlier, but no, I'm not joking. I'm pretty sure. I like in the distance.
This is where we play it back, and there's like, get out.
Get out.
Oh no.
This is my little park place in the middle of the country.
That the shittest ghost ever.
Could you leave, please?
I would really appreciate it
Excuse
if
me.
you would leave my area.
Ghosts is
What are you even doing here, Ghost?
Ghosts are stupid, aren't they?
Well, they probably are stupid. I don't think they think. They haven't got brains.
Like
you just got like mist.
Mist.
You're this like all-seeing
Mist
fucking,
brains.
immortal being, and you like spend to just like stay in an attic, and just someone comes up every now and again, and you're like, ooh, and they go, oh, and then they leave.
That's what I
and then
don't
you
get.
just sit
Whenever
up
I'm
there,
watching like these like horror films, there's always like a poltergeist or something like that, and it's like, whoa, this is my house. And I'm just thinking like, that's a shit house, mate. You're a fucking poltergeist. You got powers.
Yeah,
you can take any house.
Why limit yourself to the
you can
fucking
move
house?
To any house. You can move to like the fucking Hollywood Hills.
No, but you don't know. You don't understand the rules of being a ghost.
Well, no, okay.
There's rules.
Who wrote these rules? Where are they?
I don't know, but
there's
ghost
there
rules.
I do have a new thing, and I don't know what to call it yet. I want you to argue, even if you don't believe it personally, for and against something.
Okay.
And then I will decide which one is the right answer.
I heard an owl then.
Isn't it? It might have been an owl I heard earlier. Are you sure it wasn't the woman?
Might have been
Might
the
have
owl
been the ghost.
lady. I don't know. Okay,
So, for example, this isn't what we're going to do, but if I said, is fashion really important, yeah? And I say, you have to agree, you have to disagree, convince me. And then I choose a winner.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
What would we call that, though? Because basically, the show, I don't know
cool
if you've seen
idea.
the show Argumentative that was on Dave, like 2 seasons or something.
Was that
with
the
Rufus
one?
Hound.
Didn't he get naked on one?
Yeah, he
of
got
those?
naked.
I got it.
Or something.
Masturbate.
What?
Masturbate. But debate.
Mardebate.
No,
No, but masturbate, but debate. As in, like, debating.
Must debate.
That's good.
We're not calling it.
Are we on a ship?
That's
Are we, wait, that
No,
doesn't
but
make sense.
it's meant to sound like masturbate, though. But with debate in the masturbate.
Okay, I don't mind.
What about just a mass debate?
Mass debate, because then it's
A mass debate.
yeah.
Masturbate. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, mass debate.
All right, cool. And you
course
guys have
it's
to
called
you
that.
guys have to say in the comments who you think you agree with.
Or what about foreskins and against skins?
That's good.
That's good. A bit of a mouthful, but that's better.
That's good. Yeah, we can call it that. You guys choose. Do we call it mass debater or foreskins and against skins?
Okay, yeah. Let the people at home
Let
choose.
the people choose.
Okay, so let's start.
So, oh God, I don't know whether to say this, but I'll do it anyway. I want you to disagree,
Okay.
And I want you to agree.
Okay.
All right.
Can the death penalty... should we have the death penalty?
So I have to disagree that we shouldn't have the death penalty.
Yeah.
Oh man, you can't kill people. That's against the commandments of God.
Wow, you're making a great... That sounded really sincere.
10 commandments say, "Thou shalt not murder."
Do
you know what all the 10 commandments are? They're all
Thou shalt
shit,
not murder. Thou shalt not rape. Thou shalt not thief. Thou shalt not give me shit. Thou shalt not
fornicate with my neighbour, his wife.
No, I know all of them.
Something like that. Don't lie. Don't cheat. Don't steal.
Yeah, but
just in general, don't be a cunt.
I think we shouldn't follow those ones, but the murder one we'll follow for the sake of the debate.
You're fighting against it, mate.
Yeah, I said we're not allowed to murder.
Yeah, but just then didn't you just say...
But you're the one saying that we should kill people.
Yeah, I'm for it. Yeah,
Okay.
100%. Yeah,
well, there
definitely.
We go.
So that's your...
That's my opening remark. It's not my entire argument.
Where's your rebuttal?
My argument was I'm for it. No, definitely. I think some people... there are cases I will speak on behalf of the other side here, and I say there are definitely times where I don't think it's always necessary. But there are some people that really don't deserve to be alive and have done.
And who gets to choose that?
Horrible. Let the judge decide, mate. If you've
raped
8 kids and murdered them, and you've been caught before, and you keep doing it.
What if the judge makes a bad call? Maybe the guy's completely innocent, and then we got a dead man's on our hands. Dead men on our hands. Dead man hands. Then he's gonna start haunting us. Maybe.
You can only do it with categorical 100% proof.
Okay, let me put this argument out here. Okay, let's imagine that there's this guy, and he works in a farm, and he comes out to this country road to just park up and chill every now and then. And one day, people are like, "Hey, this guy's a pedophile," and he's like, "No, I'm not." And then like some asshole uploads a bunch of child porn onto his laptop without him knowing, and then the judge finds it and goes, "You are guilty." And it's like, "Oh no, I'm dead." And then he gets hung or whatever. I don't know which form of death we're choosing.
Nobody gets the death penalty for having child pornography.
But let me finish.
I'm saying a bloke's caught.
But then he dies. Then he dies.
Yeah, all right.
And next thing you know, he's haunting this place right here, right where we are right now, because this is where he used to come.
He's not going to haunt here. He'll be ghosts are stuck where they die, innit? So he'll be like in the he'll be in that room, just like.
Why aren't there loads of ghosts?
Yeah, wouldn't that be problematic? You'd have like 1,000 ghosts in one room that they all died in.
No one likes the hospital.
They all try to murder and rape each other.
They're all just crammed in the surgery room, just like, oh, not a fucking another one. Fuck's sake.
It'd be like cool
I think that I agree that there's certain people that probably should die, but I don't think we can trust the government with that power because the government are corrupt.
Well, then we'll put it to deep. We'll let the people vote. We'll put it to a poll.
You can't trust fucking people.
No, you can't.
The people voted for the Nazis. Okay, the Nazis held America.
Peep Show?
Yeah,
he says in Peep Show,
and like Coldplay.
Yeah, he's like,
for the Nazis and like Coldplay.
People vote for the Nazis and listen to Coldplay.
It's true though.
You can't trust people.
There's certain things we need to lead to democracy, and I don't think that's.
I'm having a really hard time doing it because I don't really agree with.
Because then it'd be like whoever could pay for the best newspaper article.
Okay.
Be like, oh yeah.
Okay, Greg. I'll go against you then.
Alright, let's feed it, bitch. Come on, let's give me some of that shit.
What do you love?
No, like me.
If someone were to kill you, would you want them to die in return?
I'll be dead.
No, but would you want
What's the matter?
But your narcissistic personality disorder would be like.
But I'd be dead. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether I want them to be dead or not because I'd be dead.
Okay, so if you're dead, then what's the point in fucking giving you like a ceremony when you die? Can I just fucking poo in your mouth?
You are more than welcome to do whatever you want. I don't care. I'll be dead.
Can I open your mouth and shove a pole in it?
And stick you to a headrest? And we'll just sit you there.
Like Weekend at Bernie.
If some art piece.
If we're bringing back the death penalty, I mean, that's a way to go.
It's a good thing that guy survived, because if he was...
Shove him to the pool tap.
If he was a ghost, mate, he would just be sat on that corner of that street forever with just a pole sticking out the back of his head, just like.
Greg, all right. How about this? Yeah. Do you like your dick?
Yeah, it's alright.
What about you? All right. What if your brain is probably the thing you love most about yourself, isn't it?
I guess so, because it's what you are, isn't it?
Yeah. So, what if a guy gave you a lobotomy? Yeah.
I'd rather have
What
a
would you
bottle in
want?
front of me.
What would you want him to?
I don't know, mate. It depends on how I'm feeling on the day.
Probably.
Like, fuck him up, but you know, like, I don't like the idea of...
Fuck him
I
up.
hate
No, you won't.
No, I hate it when you're watching, like...
I think the only thing people with lobotomies can do is headbutt people.
I hate it when you're watching a film and the way you punish the bad guy is you kill him. Yeah. It's so dumb. Because now he's dead, he hasn't got no worries. The better one, I watched this film, it's called Cesario, I think. And it's about the Mexican cartels. And this guy's family got killed by this cartel gang leader.
They do fucked up
So
shit.
what he chose to do to get him back, because he's a cartel guy. He's like, this cartel guy has everything in the world. What does he love?
They like fucking feed
his
babies
family.
to snakes
So
and
he
shit.
infiltrates this guy's house when he's having dinner with his family and kills his children and his wife in front of him and sits there and forces him to eat dinner and then kills him afterwards. That is the best way to deal with someone. So
you just said that basically that like
I'm saying death penalty not on the bad guy but on their children and wife.
Oh God. I think this foreskins and against skins went a little bit too far there, Greg. Even he's putting his hands on his face.
Ridiculous thing to say.
I'll be honest.
It's a joke. It's not a funny joke.
It's not a funny joke.
That's why
it's a joke.
That's why it's not. That's why it's funny.
It made me laugh. That's what matters.
Oh God.
All right.
So yeah, I think we'll wrap that up.
Yeah,
Survival
we're
stories and foreskins and against skins
Before Greg gets us
mass debaters.
Mass debate, yeah.
Make a decision. It's quite a hard choice, to be honest. I like them both.
I prefer foreskins and against skins.
Yeah, I do too, to be fair.
It's such a fucking mouthful.
Foreskins.
If we can find some way of shortening it.
It's good, isn't it?
It's good. The more you think about it, the funnier it gets.
All right.
Yeah, I'm deciding now. That's what.
Yeah.
I don't care what you guys say. Fuck you.
All right.
Democracy sucks.
Fuck your democracy.
So
yeah.
I think what was that? Episode 61,
like thereabouts.
Ish, 62, something like that. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. Like this podcast because we need likes, and also if
share it with friends.
What would you need likes for?
If you. It helps with the algorithm. If
math.
If you enjoy this and want to watch this / listen to this whilst you're at the gym, if the gym's open again where you are,
I think they're open.
Might be by the time this comes out. On the bus, in the car going to work. We're on Spotify and iTunes and all your other podcast providers.
I wouldn't advise listening to us in the car.
Why?
We're likely
to at least not with
cause people to fall asleep. Yeah, you get a fucking, you listen to us in the car, you'll end up with
a fucking pole in the brain.
Pole in the fucking brain stem.
Oh, they're talking about video games again.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? So yeah, I think the music's playing by now. You know the outro music? Mm-hmm. We can't hear it here, but in editing, we can hear it now.
Have we still used that? I don't think we've used that in a while, but we should bring it back because I like that. We'll bring it back. It's back now.
Yeah, we can all hear it.
See you all later. Hopefully next time we won't be in the car.
Yes,
we'll have a bit of a better setup, and it won't look so
normal setup. Hopefully,
yeah.
Normal.
We're sorry about the lighting and all that. If you're just listening to us, then you've got no idea what we're talking about. Then it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
fuck.
If you're just listening to a podcast, you're the true G.
Yeah.
You people watching the video, fuck yourselves.
Because this, with no context, of it must be even harder to just listen to this fucking waffle. Must be.
Oh yeah, surely.
Yeah, it must be hard.
You must.
I would have switched it off.
Brain cells.
They probably will switch it off by now.
Yeah.
Well, we can say whatever we want. Everyone's probably switched off.
Go fuck yourself.
I've been thinking about maybe making a Threeskins Patreon.
Yeah.
Then it means we have to make more content.
Oh, so it's forces you to do shit.
Yeah.
That's a good thing, though.
It's probably a good thing.
Because even when I know we promote our tip jar and that, and I like that, but even sometimes it's a bit I mean, I know we're providing a
like,
service, and
like
people don't have to pay,
yeah.
and it's only people that want to pay, and that's completely fine. But sometimes if people donate a lot, you do get that look like, oh, like, do I fucking deserve that? Like, especially when we did live streams, and people would just be like, I'm rich, have $100, and you're like, fuck, like, really? I've just put a staple in my head, but all right, like, fucking sound. I feel a little bit about that. But if people have just got money and they want to donate it, if we had a Patreon and we had to put out more stuff, I'd be quite happy to do it. You know what I mean?
Like, imagine a Patreon where we don't cut the bad things Greg said.
No, you can't do that.
I don't know if we could ever do that. I'm quite happy to do more stuff. We could, you know what I mean? We could come up with some more features to do. Yeah, we could do other little bits.
What we could do is we could have like a, maybe like a pre-show that would be on the podcast.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
An end show.
We still haven't forgotten about the D&D as well. We do want to get that up and running. It's just a bit difficult. Like,
we need to find a master.
Yeah,
it's not just, I've actually found a system where I can have a character too.
Really?
Yes.
Why have you not told us this?
Oh, what, where you can host it and have a character?
Yeah.
You're
How
a
the fuck would you do that?
Well, it depends on which one you want to play. There's two ones.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking.
So we can play.
A pole
we won't discuss this on here because it's fucking. But we will talk about this because I'm interested.
Already switched off. We waffled on for what? This outro's been like 10 minutes long.
Should we sign off now?
I said the music was playing then. It wasn't. It's playing right now. So do all the likes, you know all the shit, you've heard it before.
We'll see you all
We
next
don't get
week.
any new listeners, you've heard it all before, you know what's going on.
But we should have some new listeners.
So hot,
Tell your friends, share this with your mum, share it with your dog, share it with your neighbour.
Yes.
Share it with your boss.
Share it with your ex.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like, look, we haven't talked in like 10 years. But you gotta check out this podcast.
Oh, mate, if someone fucking does that,
Please.
that's so good.
Please do that. That's
hey, I'm
brilliant.
smoking you like
I know we ended things rocky, but this is so fun. Watch these three.
Check this shit.
Look, yeah, I went.
I know I left you and the baby. But
I know I went to prison for 10 years for beating you. But,
Right, they're going. I'm
Bye.
Turn it off.
Bye. Fuck.